So good.
Oh, good.
So good. Delicious. Yeah. Yummy.
So good. Peanut.
So good.
What
No
was
curry.
it?
But it was just at 27. We should stop it.
Peanut curry. We should have stopped it. Ready? We're gonna do one more. Ready?
Okay. It looks pretty good.
Welcome to Girls Gotta Glide, episode 7. I am packing up RV and getting ready to leave for a pit stop before my next glide. So I am going to be going back to my mom's in New Jersey until the 16th of September, where I will be heading out to France. I will be starting the Camino de Santiago on September 19th. It is a pilgrimage across Spain, and there's different ways. It's called the Way of St. James, really is the one of the terms for it. The way I will be walking is the Camino Frances. I will be starting at the base of the Pyrenees Mountains in France and walking through the southern part of Spain all the way to Santiago, which is the end, but a lot of people will also walk to Finistre, which is all the way on the coast. So I will be walking from France to the actual ends of the earth, because that's what Finistre means. So and there, you can burn your hiking shoes. There's like ceremonies for the end of the Camino, and it's a pilgrimage. The way has been walked for over 1,000 years. It's said that St. James, who was one of Jesus's apostles, I believe, went from Israel and walked the way. And then when he went back to Israel, he was massacred, and then he's supposedly entombed in the church in Santiago. It's supposed to be really epic, and this is something I've wanted to do for, I'm just gonna go ahead and say 8 years. I have to do this. This is on my list. I have to do this because it's a spiritual experience. It's been walked by princes, it's been walked by religious people, it's been walked by pilgrims and refugees for thousands of years. Like, it's a major ley line, an energy center. So people have very spiritual experiences and awakenings and upgrades and letting go. And when my life fell apart, praise be, like, the first thing I had to do on Girls Gotta Glide in terms of leaving the country was the Camino, that I would start my journey out as a pilgrim. And it's a year-long journey, and then move through part of the year as a pilgrim, and then from there activate into whatever is next beyond that, which I don't know yet because it's open. It's not all planned out, and that makes this even more interesting, don't you think? I think. I'm so love that. I was fortunate enough to happen upon RV through my brother, so this was a great first glide. I consider this part of the pilgrimage because it's so completely outside my box. After living in New York City for over 15 years and being a New York City girl, really love fashion, love getting my nails done, love so much. And I was coming out of that, the past 2 years I was trying to do less and less consumerism and I've been on an 11-year journey as a vegan, and wellness. So I've cured myself of some serious illnesses, and so I had already shifted my entire being. In a span of 19 weeks, my husband and partner of 11 years told me he didn't want to be married anymore, and basically just left and took all our money and started dating. And it took me like 5 weeks to really get a clue that this was legit, and I filed for divorce and steadily started taking my life back. I lost my puppy. Well, she was 12, but she was my puppy, Zoe. I lost her in June. And on June 30th, I lost my home. And my husband, ex almost, had already taken everything. He like backed a truck up to the building and like had movers move absolutely everything out except for the bed. And so he took everything, even the really good bike pump, which has been an issue for me here. I've had a lot to contend with since February, and I have to tell you, it has been a process of processing every single step of the way. And there have been times where it has been pure and utter hell, and like so confusing how hell could become even worse. It's like, oh wait, I'm in hell. No, I'm not in hell. No, this is hell. Oh wait, no, actually this is hell. So when does it stop getting worse, and when does it start getting better? It was just crazy, right? And I just kept processing myself, and I just kept walking into the pain and walking into anything that was showing up for me, and just willing to do whatever it took and face everything that scared me. And so coming to RV was really, really scary for me. I'm a homebody, and I love home, and I'm a, I loved married life. I loved being married, but now I look back at it and I realize that I was dead. I was not alive. And I'm so grateful to this man for releasing me from the ties that bound me to my own personal doom. It was boring and lonely and so much work. There was so much being put out and so little being put back in. I don't even know when I truly got here, except to say that I had to go through the valley of the shadow of death 300-400 times before I got here. And then I came to RV, and then I had to go through it again. And so being alone and isolated from anybody and everybody has been so magnificent for me. And I found my way here to this space and place where I am not only ready to join, there's over 200,000 people a year that walk the Camino de Santiago. I'm going to be staying in hostels. I'm doing this on a budget, because here's the thing. There's no home. I don't have a home. I'm gliding from place to place to place because I don't have a home. That's my process. That's what I think I'm gonna do, right? Like, why not? And build this platform and show you what it's like to how I'm processing my healing and how I'm in the thick of it, and hopefully inspire you to, I don't know, do whatever. Ride a bike, get vegan, travel, heal. We have a plethora of stuff to choose from, so whatever it is, you're welcome to take whatever you can get. And and I'm here and I'm doing it. I'm not just standing on some soapbox saying you should do this or you should do that. No, man, it's all here, and I'm wanting to give you my heart, my authenticity, my absolute truth, what this is all like, because in the reality of what is so painful and so horrible, and what seems like you're gonna die if you lose it, is actually your birth. And I really believe this, and I'm so excited for the evolution. For the Camino de Santiago, it's a 580 or 90 kilometer walk across Spain. So every day I will be walking anywhere from 15 miles to, like, I think the most in a day is 34 miles, which I still don't quite know how I'm gonna, I mean, I think I'm gonna be okay. I'll be wearing my pack, not having my pack sent, and when I hit town, I will stay in hostels for, I don't know, it's like something like 5-10 euro a night. I'll let you know as I go through. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I think Girls Gotta Glide is gonna be so epic, seriously. It's just gonna get better and better and more interesting. Like, I think it's gonna be really interesting being a vegan, walking across Spain, doing this major activity and needing to fuel myself. Like I'm moving into a higher state, like I'm going into ceremony, you know, like it's sacred. There's something sacred happening here, and it's epic. It's totally epic. I had the owner of the campground said to me today, wow, you know, I've seen a lot of people come through here, he says. And he says, when, you know, your experience, and you're biting off a lot here. And I was like, thank you. Thank you for being aware that what I'm doing is a really big deal, you know, that I'm going out there on a journey by myself at 49 years old and with a limited budget and I want to say limited experience because I've never traveled in Europe by myself before, and I've never walked from one country to the end of another country before, and I've never made videos along the way, and I've never started a platform where I'm putting myself out in front of the entire world and saying, hey, this is me. I have some teachings to share. I have love I want to infect you all with. It's all new. And I wouldn't be here doing it, having the chutzpah to do it, if I didn't go through every painful, difficult part. So don't shy away from what is showing up in your life, in your heart, in your emotions, in your body. Don't shy away from it. Let's just be with it and love it and move through it to a higher space together, because we're one. When I'm looking at you, I'm not seeing two, because you are me and I am you. I love you. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week, and we'll see what it's doing in the Jers. Maybe we'll do one on the beach. I don't know, okay? Anyway, I love you. Thank you for being with me in the Berkshires. It's been an amazing time here. I am so completely, absolutely drop dead in love with this place. I am so grateful and honored to have experienced it, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Namaste. To the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you?